Hello traders and welcome to the London Forex Broadsheet's daily wrap of the markets for Monday, October 13th. The euro moved in a 200 pip range, trading between the first resistance level at 1.3615 and the neutral pivot point at 1.3440. During the Asian session, the euro struggled to close the new trading week gap but almost succeeded. During the European session, the pair gave back every pip lost earlier and even advanced a little, trying to establish a base above Friday's high. The pair then fell slightly in New York, even as oil rose. The euro struggled to break higher or lower today after gapping up at the market open yesterday. The pair has major levels of support at 1.3450 and 1.3265, while resistance is seen at 1.3790 and 1.3900. The RSI on the 4-hour chart has moved back to the neutral 50 line. The pound traded near the high of Friday's session and continued to break higher throughout the overnight and U.S. sessions. In economic news, the UK economy shows signs of deflation, at least when it comes to producers' input and output prices. Input prices, the price at which producers and manufacturers buy materials and fuel, fell in September by 1.2% from 1 month earlier. Output price, the price at which manufacturers sell, also fell in September from 1 month earlier, declining 0.3%. The pound broke above the descending trend line in early European trade this morning, but failed to break any higher. The pair is essentially in between support seen at 1.6770 and resistance seen at 1.7650. The RSI has reset to the neutral 50 line. The Aussie started the new trading week with a huge gap to the upside, then fell 250 pips to the neutral pivot point at 0.6550. From there, the pair made a huge upside move and looked to finish the day with a gain of over 5%. The pair is currently struggling with the 7,000 level. After that, the pair will run into the descending trend line. The CAD gained as much as 130 pips during the Asian session, but as the European session approached, the pair moved lower. Once in New York, the pair declined as crude moved nearly $3.50 per barrel higher. The loonie sure has taken a tumble today. The first area of major support will be the ascending trend line, which will also closely tie in with support seen at 1.1300. The RSI has crossed below the 70 overbought line, which has helped accelerate the selling. The Swissy posted gains during the Asian session, closing the Sunday gap and testing the low of Friday's session, but the pair moved lower as the European session approached. The pair traded in a 130 pip range during the overnight session, moving between 1.1270 support area and a 1.1400 resistance level. In economic news, the producer price index decreased in September by 0.5%. This is the second consecutive month in which the inflation rate has slowed. The Swissy has traded itself into an ascending triangle formation. We know this pattern usually breaks to the horizontal line, and there are likely to be buy orders stacked just on the other side waiting for the break. Support can be found on the trend line and also by the 20-day SMA at 1.1150. The yen fell during the overnight session despite S&P futures posting impressive gains. The pair fell as much as 150 pips near the neutral pivot point of 99.75 during the overnight session where it found support. Once in New York, the pair rose as equities moved sharply higher. The yen has had its third up day as equities soared today. The pair still faces massive resistance in the 102.70 and 103.80 areas. The daily ATR has been on the increase, but volume has dropped off significantly. In Asian equities, the Nikkei was closed for a bank holiday today. The Australian S&P ASX rose 220 points or 5.55% to close at 4180. In European stocks, markets in Europe rallied, with the DAX 30 up 11.4% and the CAC 40 up 11.18%, and the FTSE 100 was up 8.2%. On Wall Street, at the close of floor trading on the New York Stock Exchange, the Dow is at 9,167 after gaining 937 points or 11.08% to complete its biggest ever single-day point gain. The S&P closed at 1,003 up 104 points or 11.61%, while the Nasdaq finished trading at 1844 with a gain of 194 points or 11.81%. Crude oil for November delivery was up 5.44% to close at $81 per barrel, and gold futures for December delivery were down 2.1% to close at $837 an ounce. In treasuries, the markets were closed in observance of Columbus Day. Overall, the story of the last few days has been record declines, which now seem to be heading for record gains. after the world's most influential leaders and central bankers decided to take strong measures to protect banks and thus the world economy from the credit crunch. Global equity markets advanced on Monday on a renewed bout of confidence once they saw officials from the UK, Europe, and US apparently united in their desire to do everything possible to ease the financial crisis. This concludes the London Forex Broadsheet's daily wrap of the markets. We appreciate you making us part of your trading day.
All contents of the LFB are for informational purposes only and should not be used as a replacement for research by an individual investor, trader, or licensed investment professional. Neither the LFB nor any of its affiliates shall be liable for any errors, omissions, or for any actions taken in response to the information contained herein. We hereby make no representations or warranties regarding the accuracy of any information contained in this broadcast or on our site. Forex market trading involves special risks and may not be suitable for everyone. Each investor or trader should assess their financial situation and risk tolerance before proceeding. Copyright 2007, LFB Services, LLC. All rights reserved.